G'day everyone. Now, from a previous video I said I was going to redo my triple module here that had the sidings on it. Now, I've gone and ripped off all the track and I tried to start scraping all the ballast and everything off, and I've just taken out chunks of the actual MDF underneath. Got a bit too excited there. And the other thing is I had some plaster down here and it's like really hard to get off. So as you can probably see, what I've decided to do, rather than just go and build a new module, is try and resurrect this old one by cutting out, just come back a bit. I've actually cut out that middle section. So we might be able to use that for something else, but we'll see. So what we're left with is just a frame here, and what the plan is now is to cut a piece of MDF that'll fit in there, and then we'll just support it underneath here and glue it in, and we'll see how that works. Hopefully it should be okay, rather than throw this whole thing away. So a bit of recycling. So I've got my other piece here that I've traced out. I've marked it out. I put it on the, I flipped this one upside down on top of that, traced it out. So now all I need to do is cut it following that line all the way around, and hopefully I have a piece that fits in there. We'll glue it from the back, and we'll just use a bit of sealer there, or a bit of wood filler or something in there, because there'll be a little gap or whatever, and we'll just smooth that out, and hopefully we'll have a perfectly flat top again. So we'll cut that out and we'll see how we go. Right, so here we have it. We've cut out the module as I showed you before. I've got a million clamps on it here. For what reason, you might say? Well, I've just put some supports so that when we put the top in from the other side, it'll sit on top of those supports there and there, and another one on the end. Try and tilt this up to show you. So there you go. Hopefully you can see that. Then my insert will just fit on top of that, piece. So just letting that dry a bit, and that's cut the piece out to fit. Bit of work there. It's basically cut close to the lines and then just sand it in from there. CMDF's pretty easy to sand. So I've done all that, done a test fit, seems to be okay. So once the glue's dry here on all these, then we'll be able to put the top on, fill in any gaps we have around the edges. Then I'll give the sides a respray because they're a bit sort of tatty. So yeah, that's it. So we'll come back when after this glue's dried and I've put the top on, and we'll see what it looks like then. Well, here it is. I've put the insert in now. Really, probably would have been easy just to build a new module. There was a fair bit of work in that. So what I'll do next, it's all glued in now, so any gaps around the sides, I'll just fill them in. And then we'll, like I said before, we'll paint the sides again, freshen it up. I'll give you a look at what it's like underneath. The bracing pieces I put in to hold the bit I cut out. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It's all pretty level and straight, pretty even when I glued that in. So yeah, paint it up and fill in the gaps, and we should be done with our triple module revamp. So here's a finished, refurbished, if you like, triple module. The one, you know, replaced the middle section. So it's all painted up now. So hopefully in this light you can see the paint colours there come up a bit better. So yeah, all done. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you again another time. See ya.